What's up, Trish? First one in. I don't know if you could hear all the fireworks over here. Let me turn on the light over here. 26 minutes, yeah. You know, usually I start at 9 p.m., but I had to put the kids to bed, so we left the party early because I had to put them to bed. So I thought I was going to run late, but I left earlier than I expected. What up, H? What up, Cuzzy? Reporting for duty. What's going on, Cuzzy? Cuz? How you doing, Jay? Trish, how's your day? I don't know if Jay's still on here. But yeah, I think I started way too early, but I don't know. You know what I do like to do? Like, it's nice, like, when I finish early, I wrap up early, and then I can hang out with my daughter for a bit, hang out with my wife for a bit. Chillin'. Jay, I came on your live yesterday night, and can you guys hear the fireworks over here or no? But I came on your live, and it was just lagging. There was nothing going on. It's going okay. Trish, how's your shoulder situation? Fill me in. Little Nikki in the house. What's going on, little Nikki? All right, so we got Trish, Jay, and little Nikki. Your check will be in the mail. You won absolutely nothing. No, guys, thanks for being early. I know I scheduled it for 9:30, and you guys are here a lot earlier. Glad you're back on. How's your day, little Nikki? What you been up to? Man, Matt says such good things about you. It's just crazy, like that, how you stood by him, man. That's a true friend. It's very rare to find people like that. Painful, just waiting for MRI. When is it scheduled, Trish? Connie, what's going on, Connie? Hey, what's up, everyone? Just in to say hi real quick. Family barbecue time. All good, Connie. Make some memories, take some pictures. Maybe you can post it on YouTube. But enjoy and be safe. Marky Mark in the house. Jay, Trish, Nikki. How you doing, Mark? Little Nikki said hi. Princess Aisha. What's up, Aisha? How you doing? Mark, hey Connie, hey Mark, hey everyone. 20th, okay, it's on the 20th. All right, so you have quite a while to go. 16 days to go. Hey Mark, sorry about the late live. Hi, Mr. America. Yeah, I was waiting for that, Aisha. I was like, I know you're gonna type it any second. So how was everyone's July 4th? Anyone do anything? Anything fun? I have the noise canceling on, but there's a lot of fireworks going on in the background. Mrs. T just posted something. I will be streaming the fireworks later on. Oh, that'll be awesome, Connie. No worries, Connie. Still a great view. Yeah, I saw Connie's short, which was really cool. It was a beautiful view. Hopefully no issues, Princess Aisha. Sahil, what's going on, Sahil? Welcome to the live stream. I think I saw you earlier today. Childism is a bad thing. Childism? What do you speak of? Let me post a question for you guys. Can someone educate me on what childism is? Let me put a question in there. What kind of question do I have? Let me think of one real quick. I come unprepared, guys. Hang on. Oh. What is something you wish you did when you were younger? What is something you wish you did when you were younger? Done. All right, start Q&A. There we go. I can't paste it over here. There we go. Risab, what's going on, Risab? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you on here. Mark, hey, MST. Anyone Indian here? Yup, Jai Hind. Risab, welcome to the live. Vande Mataram. MST in the house. What's going on, MST? Sunshine, what's going on, Sunshine? Hey, friend, good to see you on. Stash Cash? Is that the real Stash Cash? Hang on, let me make sure that's the real guy. Oh, that's the real Stash Cash with 3K. The guy who always says, welcome to the function. What's going on, Stash? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining in, man. That's nice of you. You've been hustling, man. Hustling. Jay, what's going on, Jay? What up, MST? MST, I came in to be on time. I got a lot of family over. I'll come back in a few. All good, MST. Go create those memories. This live is less important than family time. That's real time that you can't get back. What up, everyone in the chat? What's going on, Stash? Hang on one second, Stash. Got to do the right thing. Hey, Stash. Hey, Mr. America. Your shirt looks nice. Hey, thanks a lot, Aisha. Skydiving. Oh, that's something that you wish you did when you were younger. Why can't you do it now, Sunshine? Risab. Hi, Princess. Hey, Stash. Jay, what up? My neighbor. Hey, Gan. Once again, who else overly... What's going on, too, Wavy? Good to see you on, man. Once again, who's overly bricked up right now? Double tap that screen. That's right, guys. If you forgot, double tap that screen, hit that like button. Risab, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. LOL, greetings, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you as well, Gupinder. Thanks for joining in. Bobby, what's going on, Bobby? Yes, I am AI. Welcome to the live stream. What up, bro? It's the real me. Yeah, I was just you caught me off guard, man, because I've never seen you in here. Risab, bye-bye. Thanks for the key to the crib. Of course, man. I regret not going to more bookstores and hanging out in romance sections, flashing my MILFs, my abs. All right, guys. So for those of you, hopefully you guys can all see the question. The question is, what is something you wish you did when you were younger? I haven't thought about the question. I just came up with it on the fly, so I'm unprepared right now. But I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. In the meantime, I'll think of another question. Stash, how you been, brother? I see you live all the time, man. And you know what? I was looking forward to you doing the Creator University. And then I remember you were saying that due to some paperwork error or whatever, like you got in, but due to the paperwork, you couldn't complete it. But I was very curious to know how that would go. Thanks for the key to credibility. I regret not going to more bookstores and hanging out with the romance section. What's up, Billy Elliott, Sunshine, Kapil? We got Kapil in the house. I wish I would be more serious. Well, Kapil, are you serious now, or you're just saying that even now you're not serious? Now, skydiving is something I've never tried, and I would never try it either. But Sunshine, why is it too late to try it now? Can't you still do it? I mean, you're still young. The Duke of Prunes, hello, security. What's going on, Duke of Prunes? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you on. I'm Gucci, great like Frosted Flakes. Hey, look, it's feeling Hardick. What's going on, Mason Day? Welcome, man. Kapil, which shampoo you use? I use any shampoo that my wife leaves in the bathroom or in the shower. She uses something that she orders. It has her name on it, so I'm not sure what it is. But I use anything anywhere. Like I'm not fussy with shampoo. The Duke, happy 4th of July to you, Americans. Thanks a lot, Duke. Happy 4th to everyone. LOL, Gucci. Used my brain. Well, you don't feel like... Dude, you seem like an intellectual kind of dude when I chatted with you on your live stream. And by the way, if you guys don't know, Mason Day does go live. Yeah, I mean, he's in a different time zone, so he's on really late our time. But sub to him if you want to check out his channel. We also got Stash Cash YouTube. I'm a member on his thing as well with the membership. Really cool dude. And I mean, his channel is just exploding right now. So check out his channel as well. Too Wavy. I wish I hadn't started geeking and drinking at 13. Damn, you started drinking at 13, Wavy? You were early. Now, is geeking, what exactly is geeking? I'm kind of new to this stuff, all right? So just explain that to me. Is that drugs? Is that, whacking off? What does geeking mean? No way I would skydive. Too old, 40. 40 is not too old to skydive. My brother's done it many times. Jay, Wavy, I feel ya. Jesus, the way, what's up, Luca? No religion, Luca. We try to stay away from religion and politics. No religion or politics. Respect everyone's religion. Duke, I'm a friend of Cool Girl, by the way. I subscribe to get great to be here, bud. Hey, Duke, thanks a lot, man. You know, Cool Girl has sent quite a few cool people in here. Cool Guy I still haven't met, but I know he subbed up. And now you, so welcome. And Natasha as well. So thanks for joining in. Where are you joining us from, by the way, Duke? I don't regret anything I did. That's a good mentality. You can't go back, you can't change anything. It made you who you are, so why regret, right? But it's not something you regret. It's just something you wish you would have done. You know, like it would have added a little icing to the cake, or could have made you a little better. Like I wish something that I wouldn't have done would have been, I wish I would have never smoked. That would have been one. Or I wish I never lied on my 4th grade eye exam, and then just because I wanted glasses, you know, and then maybe I would have had perfect vision. What you think about? That's messed up, man. Later. When I say used my brain, I mean sometimes I just need to stop and think. I don't know. You seem like you're well thought out. Based on what I saw, couple early, I was not serious at all. But for now, I take things serious. Okay, so you grew out of it, man. So that's, I mean, it's not as if like you don't have the ability to do that, right? So I think everyone's like that when they're a kid. But I started drinking at 11 years old. I'm curious to know what you were drinking, Duke. What kind of drinks were you having? Strike 2, Luca. Yep, Mark, take care of business when you see fit, man. I trust you guys. Same Duke. LOL. Oh, wait. Jay, you also started drinking that early? Drinking beer is legal here at 16. Yeah, I mean, I think they should make the legal age 16 over here as well, because people do it anyway. So it doesn't really matter. But I'm curious, was it beer that you were drinking though? The spaceship located under the pyramid. Let's see. By the way, Sunshine, what we do over here is we don't time out. We just hide. There's no timeout. There's no second chances. It's just boom. There's billions of people in the world, so it's all right if they go away. Youth is wasted on the young. What's up, Snow Bear? Welcome to the live stream. Belgium, Western Europe. I haven't been able to talk to my father since I was a child. I miss my dad's love so much. That's unfortunate, Aisha. Is he still around though? I mean, can't you reach out to him now? Is it too late? Like, what's stopping you from picking up the phone and reaching out? Yeah, no doubt. Later, bro. Later, Jay. I'll see you later. I'm level-headed now, but not in my my youth days. I was very impulsive. Yeah, but Mason, I feel like, I mean, that's a process of growing up, right? We're supposed to go through all that. And you're young still, bro. Jay, not me, the other guy. Oh, okay. H picking up all the hotties with the white shirt on. What's going on, 3? Where you been, man? I didn't see you on the day stream. I was like, where the heck is 3 gone? Where did he vanish to? What'd you get up to? It seemed like you were busy. And then I'll tell you guys what I did. Juicy Welch, legal age for sex. I just joined the legal age over here between consenting adults. I think I don't even know. I think it's 17, 18. But welcome, Juicy. Good day, mate, for Mick Lloyd, Australia. Shout out to Australia, Mick. And welcome, Who Three. Happy 4th of July. Yo, APOC, what's going on, man? Good to see you on. Welcome to the live. Little Yummy. I got drunk for the first time when I was 15 in Paris. Damn, 15 is young. I think the first time I ever had a sip of alcohol, I remember my dad had a glass of scotch and I was like, Dad, I want to try it. And he's like, you sure you want to try it? And then my uncle was like, no, don't do it. And then my dad was like, oh, if you want to try it, go ahead. And I took a sip and I was like, it's gross. And my dad wasn't even a drinker. He just held it to like look cool at parties. You know, when people would offer it to him, he wouldn't just say no. He'd be like, all right, and he'd take it and then he'd just hang on to it. But not much of a drinker. But I think I was like maybe about 10, 11. I started drinking and smoking at 11. We drank $10 bottles of gin. Dude, you were an early bird, man. You were in a rush to grow up, Jay. Hey, Mick, APOC, Mason. I left school at 13. Oh, you quit school at 13, Jay? I didn't know that, man. How come you never talk about this stuff on your live? Like, you have so much to discuss. It's like I find out all this stuff now, but you have like so many topics of discussion. How we all doing? Doing well, Mason. I just got back from basically a reunion. It was at my sister-in-law's house, and we basically, it was with this, she's a family friend, and she actually hooked my wife and I up. So when we were younger, she invited us both to a party, and we started talking to each other, and that's how my wife and I hit it off. We started dating, and it was all because of her, because otherwise we wouldn't have interacted. So anyway, so she's in town from Canada, so we all met up with her. And it was a good time. And I was pretty good. I was pretty social, guys. You know, I am an introvert, but I was pretty social. I only took like 2 breaks where I just went to the bathroom to vape a little bit. Then I went outside just to catch some air. But overall, I did a good job. I think you guys would be proud of me. I love School at 13. How are we all doing? What's up, people? What's going on? Mickey Lloyd. Like done. Thanks a lot, Davey teacher. Appreciate you. Aap kaise hai? Mick, haven't seen you in forever. Hey, Mason, where are you from? This is Long Island, New York, in the USA. Been sick plus school holidays with 6 kids. Oh, you've been sick? Why? What's going on with you? And that's gotta suck, man. 6 kids to take care of, no holiday, and you're sick? Sorry, man. That's rough. Mary Jane in the house. What's going on, Mary? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you on here. Where are you joining us from? Mick, where are you joining us from? My father has not been with me ever since I was a child, so I miss him very much. That sucks, Aisha. I mean, he's never tried to reach out to you guys, just to see how you're doing or anything. And do you have any other siblings, Aisha? Mark, hello, MJ. What's going on, Sia? He's coming in here taking care of business. Yeah, bro, I went to my coworker's party. We shot guns and ate alligator. Now I'm tired as fuck. Damn, you guys just shoot at alligators? And what do you guys... Oh, and you ate it. Okay, we shot guns and ate alligators. How was the alligator, by the way? Is that like a common meal out there? From what I've heard, fried alligator tastes really good. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying it. Hotel Casino. I'm 21 and still a virgin and never had a girlfriend. Hotel. Well, I mean, are you trying to find a girl, or are you just you're trying to like save yourself and stuff? I don't know. I think it's look. I know there's a lot of people who believe in celibacy, you know, before marriage. You know, to each its own. I had to do it before marriage. I knew that. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hang on to it until then. You guys, you know, I mentioned many times before, I had raging hormones when I was a kid. So there was no hope in saving that. But nothing wrong with that, Hotel. I drank wine with dinner. Nice. Red or white? You remind me of the guy from Jurassic Park. Yes, T.O. saying. I know you hear it often and you just say the same thing often. They said it like 20 times on today's live stream and you were there. I'm handsome, jacked, and unique. That's awesome, man. So what are you, saving yourself? What's the deal? You need some Riz, work on your Riz game. My uncle gave me a sip of wild turkey when I was 5 years old, bro. Dude, that's like jumping the gun. Mick Lloyd, LOL, Duke, Paris is a shithole. There's something called Paris syndrome. Asians, mostly Japanese, think Paris is the be all end all. And when they arrive, they have a mental breakdown. Yeah, I've never been curious to check out Paris. It's like the one place that I don't find appealing at all. Just because I like islands, I like the water. And when I think of Paris, I think of very dreary. And it's just like another New York City, kind of similar to that. So I'm not even, that's not even on my list. But did you hate it that much, Duke? Like, give me a reason as to why you hate it. I guess you had a mental breakdown over there, but why though? Just so that you could help others on here. Mick's still taking advantage of those EOFI salesmen. I don't know what that, EOFI, what does that stand for? Duke, it's crazy apocalypse. I didn't even try pot or cigarettes until after 16 years old. But my first drug was actually really hard. It was morphine. Damn, man, you went for the strong stuff. Now, was that because you were like in the hospital and they gave you morphine and then you got hooked on it? Like, what's your story on that? Jay, now I'm chill, just drank and smoked, but no parties anymore. So yeah, so now you like to be on your own, like by yourself. I think that happens to everybody, right? As you get older, you prefer, like I was talking to everyone today, and these are childhood friends. And people who are like the most social, like, you know, the friend that brought us together, she was a social person, a very social person, and she's like, not anymore, you know? So I guess like maybe in your 40s, I feel like it starts where you just like enjoy your own company or like to be alone. Paris is loud, dangerous, and it stinks. Oh, I didn't know it stinks. Loud, I get. Dangerous, I know there's a lot of what do you call, pickpocketers, but dangerous, I didn't know. Mick, next two weeks, mate, my new car coming home. What kind of car are you getting, Mick? And congrats, by the way. Good to hear, Mick. But the biggest shithole here in Europe is Venice. Damn, you really hate it out there, don't you? Are you still there at the moment? Are you still stuck there or what? DB, I am good. DB, आप इंडिया में है? And किधर है इंडिया में? Kia or Mick? Never India if you. I don't know what that means. Morphine is what housewives did in the 50s. You know, you guys ever seen this series? It's called The Nick. The Knickerbocker. So THE space KNICK. It is amazing, man. I really love that series. But it's all about morphine, like back in the days. It's about a doctor. It's about like also segregation. And there's this black dude, and he wants to be a physician, but he's not respected, even though he's like, you know, he's trained for it, he's licensed and everything, but back then it was just all screwed up. But there was this doctor, this one white doctor, and he was like the Dr. House basically of the time. And if you guys don't know Dr. House, like someone who can like, you know, diagnose problems very quickly and, you know, brainstorm and you know, figure it out quickly. Anyway, great. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. Watch it if you can. The Nick. Morphine is what housewives did in the 50s. Melbourne, Australia. What up, 3? Bathurst all the way. Princess Aisha. Oh, you just don't want to share it, Aisha? It's okay if you want to be private about it. I was just asking if you have any siblings, because I know that a lot of men, and especially in certain religions, they, for some reason, when it's a female, they don't feel like reaching out. But when they have a son, they feel like that's their heir. So they reach out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I feel like in the Muslim culture, they basically aim to have a son. So I'm wondering if that had anything to do with it. What are we, Yasmin? I'm thinking I'm reading a book. What would you recommend? Yasmin, I've only read about like, I'd say 10 books in my life. And I'd say my favorite book was The Millionaire Next Door. That was a great book by Robert Kiyosaki, I believe. Harry Potter and Hermione's Chamber of Secrets. There you go. And it also depends on what topic you want, right? Sub J. 3, now we didn't shoot the alligator. It was a, oh, okay, got it. But yes, fried alligator and jambalaya is the shit. Yo, what does alligator taste like? Does it taste like chicken? Does it taste like duck? What is the meat like? Read Blood Meridian. I've heard of that before. Hello, Cuzzy Cuz. Jello. What's up, Maltia? Malti Yadev. Aap kaise ho, Malti? Welcome. Tio, I'm just trying to get fit in because I'm from Finland, remember. I'm just trying to fit in because Tio, you fit in, bro. You're good, man. You already, I feel like you've been here so many times that you can tell the vibe out here. Everyone on here is really chill, man. So you fit in perfectly. Don't even try. I think you'll do better if you just be yourself. Don't even try to fit in. What's up, Sia? What's going on? Malti, hi. Oh, you probably came from Sia's, didn't you? Sia sends all her people over here. Appreciate that, Sia. Always looking out. You look like Junie Azam. I don't know if that's the case, but just because she said hi to you, I'm assuming. But she does say hi to everyone, though. Hey, Tio, Malti, hi. Look at those teeth, bro. You can tell security really takes pride in his appearance. I do believe in taking care of my teeth. Like, I do floss twice a day. I mean, after every meal, I brush my teeth twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. Cleanings twice a year. I mean, you have one set of teeth, right? You got to take care of it. And who wants to go through all those issues like cavities and all that stuff and fillings? And I already did that once. I have a filling like a crown on the back. And after that, I was like, I'm not going through that again. And then I got braces twice. Once when I was a kid, but I was like one of those stupid kids that, you know, would take it off with pliers. I would pull the rubber bands and the wire out because I hated it. And I didn't wear my retainer when it was done, so then my teeth shifted. And so I got it on. I got it again as an adult. When my daughter got hers, I was like, you know what, I'm going to get mine too. And so we both got it. She still has hers on though. APOC, look at the Mick, Fax. My channel is Mono. Hello, end of year sales. 3, honestly, I would never step foot in Europe. At this point, I'd rather go to Shares Village because I'd get more love there. Yeah, me too. I would visit Pakistan. First, I would want to go to India. That's on my next agenda. That's the next trip that we're going to take, or international trip, is going to be to India. But I do want to travel like to some. Actually, I want to go to Cayman before that, and then go to India. The Duke, I didn't have a mental breakdown, LOL. Paris has some great spots, but it's overrated. Yeah, but you know what I feel like? I feel like a lot of people go to Paris and then they kind of want to talk it up just because they want to say that they went to Paris. They're like, oh, it was so beautiful, you have to go there. And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. You know, like, I mean, from what I've seen, it doesn't even look that appealing to me. So, and it's hard to fit in when I lived in Finland for 26 years. Dude, but Tio, it's all right over here, man. It's all good. Rich off pain. Paris is dirty. They eat cookies and smoke cigarettes for breakfast. What kind of culture is that? I believe, is it Paris that they say that they don't really take care of their teeth? Is it in Paris or is it in another country? I can't remember. Everyone smokes for breakfast there. Well, I know there's some pretty cool people. I know Bibi's from France, not Paris or anything, but she's from France. She's really sweet. But I mean, other than that, I don't know anyone in Paris. 3, I do love the nihilism of Paris and very edgy croissant. I love croissants though. Croissants are amazing, especially when you have an egg croissant, you put some eggs in there. Cigarette and strong coffee. In which state you live? This is New York State, couple. No, I tried to make my ex-wife mad when I was 16. When we were 16. Her dad was a big opiate addict, so I knew it would make her very mad. Damn, so this all started when you're trying to piss her off? And wait, my ex-wife mad when I was 16, her dad was a big opiate addict. But she wasn't your wife at that point, right? You guys were dating, I'm guessing? 7-seater Toyota Kluger. Oh, good for you, man. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Can I tell a joke about women? Of course. I mean, well, that depends, man. You know, I don't want I don't want it to be like a joke where it's going to offend any women. Couple, everyone, please like and sub. That's right, guys. Oh, you guys already took care of that. Thank you, guys. I was going to say to hit that like button, but you guys are on top of that. I am from Maharashtra. What is Marathi? Okay, आप मराठी बोलते हैं. अच्छा, मैं सिंधी हूँ. Amsterdam will be cool to visit. Amsterdam seems pretty cool. I mean, but then again, I'm not a weed smoker, so I know it's legal out there. I think also the red light district is also legal out there. But I don't do anything. I'm kind of boring in that sense, you know. Like I don't drink, I don't smoke, I just vape. And I feel like if I did those things, then it would seem a little more appealing to me. I'm so thirsty. I think I had a lot of salty food, so. Sam, what's going on, Sam? MBAPPE. I don't know what that stands for, but welcome, Sam. Main to Hyderabad. I don't know what that means. I am from Hyderabad. Beautiful Pichai. Blacks are still not respected where I live, unfortunately. Ah, man, that sucks, bro. Oh, you guys are still in those times? That really sucks, man. But is there a large black population around where you are? Duke, J. Amsterdam is a cool place. You smell pot everywhere. Be careful, cyclists, though. Yeah, that's so, you know, I'm all for the fact that they legalized weed because, like, you guys know where I stand with that. I feel like it's great for a lot of people who have PTSD, you know, or ADHD, or or if they have pain that's uncontrollable. I'd rather them be doing weed instead of like some prescription medication where they could gain that dependence and then be addicted and screw up their whole life. But I hate smelling it on the street. That's the one thing I don't like. Especially when I'm walking with my kids and I go to certain areas, like if I, go to certain areas of Queens or whatever. So I purposely leave them at home just so that they're not exposed to that. Jaya Family Vlogs. Aap kaise ho, bhai? Bye. Jai Hind. Vande Mataram, Ajaya. I bro, namaste. Has everyone ever told you look like Google CEO? Yes, TMG. I get that very often. That and Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park. Duke, I want the buds, pass the coffee. I'll have the beer. I have 8 siblings, 5 brothers, 3 sisters. Damn, man. You got a full house, man. 8 siblings, 5 brothers, 3 sisters. And Tio, which one are you? Are you in the middle? Are you the youngest? Are you the oldest? Give me some more details. You're right, Mr. America. Yeah, I kind of figured, man, like with the whole male-female thing, right? Yeah, that kind of sucks. Have you ever tried to like stalk him? I mean, come on, you got to be curious. I'm trying to think if I was in your position, I would have probably done some Google searching and figured out who my biological parent is and found them online and known everything about them. So that's natural to do, right? I mean, you had to have done that. The Duke of Prunes, LLJ3, something I wish I did when I was younger. I said the same thing, 3, before you got in here. I said not smoke cigarettes. That was such a dumb move. Like, I don't understand why I thought it was cool to do that. And, still haven't quit it because I'm vaping, right? So that's still nicotine. And my second thing was the glasses, like that was pointless. Like just because I wanted to get glasses, I got it, and then I screwed up my own eyes. No, Islam, don't say this. King Rat, TMG, yes you did. I wish I stayed in school. Well, Jay, I mean, I know a lot of people who have gone back to school at a late age, man. I know people who have gotten their GED when they were like 35. I mean, so I don't know. I just never feel like it's late. I know doctors who went back to school at the age of 50. Because they decided they wanted to pursue med school, even though like they would barely get time to practice it or whatever, but they just did it. So I feel like it's whatever you want to do, but I mean, you have to want to do it, right? Not talking about Me Girl. You mean King Rat by James Clavell? My parents should have put me in gymnastics. Sir David Kirk, what's going on, man? Yeah, I mean, I think gymnastics is really good. It's good for you. All my daughters went to gymnastics. I never did it, but yeah, I mean, but why do you think that you should have went? I don't get it. Like, you feel like you missed out? Three fresh alligators almost always taste like alligator, but if it has been cured for a while, almost tastes like lamb, especially the cuts near the belly and the thighs. I wonder how the protein intake is on alligator versus like lamb or chicken or beef. Like, how healthy is it for you? Tio, okay, thanks. I'll be myself. Of course, Tio. Sounds good, man. Great book, Duck. I've read a few books, but my favorite was a child called it. It's about a boy who was severely abused as a child who later becomes a pilot in the Air Force. That sounds pretty cool, man. Like and sub, guys. That's right, guys. If you haven't, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. I'm not asking you to subscribe if you don't want to. But I mean, if you hit the like button, it really helps us. It works for with the YouTube algorithm. YouTube starts sending new people in here. As you can tell, I like to take my time and read every message. We have a great community over here that likes to interact with you guys. So if you could hit that like button, please do so. Kristi Noem is back, and she was caught yelling at old people for not supporting gun rights in North Dakota. I have no idea who Kristi Noem is. I'm so out of touch with politics. So, do you have any children? I'm just wondering. Yeah, Tio, I have. No, it's not weird, bro. This is what I'm saying. Just be yourself. Just ask me anything, bro. I have 3 kids. I have a wife and 3 kids. I've been married for 18 years. I have a 15-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 5-year-old, and all of them are females. It's not a weird question, man. Have confidence in yourself, Tio. It's all good. Mark, wow, cool meeting a fellow book lover here. I haven't read it myself. Yeah, I think Mark's a pretty, he's like a book reader, a bookworm. My Canada visit visa was rejected. Now I'm applying again. I have faith in Allah, and I hope I will get my visa this time. Aisha, I really hope you get it. I'm wishing you the best of luck, and praying for you. I hope everything goes well. It seems like you've been through a lot, and you're like trying to get your life together, and so I really hope everything works out. You seem like a very sweet person as well. I'd love to go to Italy by myself. Mark, it's worth the read, Duke. I have 22K subs. Damn, 22K subs. You're like Sia. Sia has about that much as well. Tio, also, do y'all support LGBTQ? I have no problem with any LGBTQ, whatever. It doesn't matter who you are. You're a human being. As long as you're not pushing your ways on anyone else, I'm okay with it. Jay, yes, Italy be nice. Why not? Tio, just wondering. All good. Keep on wondering, Tio. It's all good, man. Keep on asking. Keep the questions coming. To Shanti, left and right. What's up, Niroshan? Good to see you. Me between. Italy is great, apocalyptic. Now try Canada visa or USA visa. I'm waiting to see which one you like. Wait, now try Canada visa or USA visa. I think it's, from what I heard, it's easier to get a Canada visa. I think a USA visa, they're like very strict with that right now. But either way, I hope one of them works out for you. Sending you Uncle Sam firework hat, bro. What's going on, Zippy Pin? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to meet you. Where are you joining us from? The Duke, I bet, looks amazing. By the way, guys, you didn't tell me. Can you hear the fireworks over here or not? Like, is it loud or is it? Because I have the noise canceling on, but I'm curious just to know if you guys can actually hear it or if the noise canceling is actually doing its job. Dr. Kapil, please come to US so you can be my Indian doctor. Yeah, right? Kapil, you can be all of our doctors. Johnny B in the house. Good day to everyone here. Johnny, how you feeling, man? You look like, well, just by seeing your emojis. Someone asked an interesting question. Like, imagine the chat room without emojis. It's pretty crazy, right? Like, imagine, like, there would be so many misunderstandings. You wouldn't know when someone's joking around. or you can't express emotion without emojis. So luckily we have them, but it just by your emojis, it just seems like you're in good spirits. So that's good to see, man. Tio, is that a dirt bike in the background? Yes, sir. I'm glad you asked me about that. Mark is gonna love this one. I named this bike Mark, and let me give you a quick tour of it. That's an RSF 650. It is battery powered. It only goes like about 35 miles per hour. But I take my kids on that in the backyard. No, the reason why I was saying that is because Mark hates that bike. He hates it when I talk about it because everybody asks about it. So I purposely like keep it in view just so that people do ask, because it annoys the shit out of him. Tio, hang on one second. You have been here for a while, man. Good peeps. Welcome to the fam. Ali, hello, I'm from Africa, Mozambique. Shout out to Africa. How you doing, Ali? What time is it out there? I like Italian food, Mexican, and Indian. I love all three as well. I'd say my favorite would be, it all depends. I'd say Indian, Mexican, then Italian. Italian, I just feel like it's very filling. It like keeps me, it's so many carbs. Duke, what ethnicity is H security? Well, Duke, I was born here in the US and my parents are from India. So I have Indian roots. My mom is from Hyderabad. My dad is from Mumbai. Thanks to whoever's spamming the thumbs, the floating thumbs. Apocalypse, yes, we was just dating at that time. Me and my wife got together at 13. We divorced 4 months ago. I'm 32, so very long. Damn, man, that is a long relationship, man. Hey, Apak, do you mind if I ask why? Like, I mean, because it just seems like it was such a long time. And that's only if you want to share. If not, you could just tell me to shut up or, mind my own business or whatever. But I figured I'd ask. I mean, since it seems like you're pretty cool with everything, so. What up, Doc? What's going on, Rad Roach? Welcome to the live stream. Where are you joining us from? 3, ask your wife to vape with you so you have a common hobby. No, she wouldn't do all that. She's the goody two-shoes, man. But she does drink once in a while, just like, not often, but she does drink here and there. Johnny B, I stopped smoking cigarettes when Lil Nathan moved in 2 years ago. Yeah, props to you, Johnny B. Cartoon Bites, hey man, where you from and what do you do? Cartoon Bites, I was born here in the US, in New York. My parents are from India. And I am in IT, and I'm also in real estate and construction. IT is like passive income, but my day-to-day is real estate and construction. So I buy and sell distressed property in a nutshell. Mark, good move, Broderick. Mark Cartoon, he's from Jamaica, and he works only at OnlyFans Fluffer. Johnny B, thank you, Mark. So Mark, where are you from originally, mate? I just answered that. I hope you heard it. Tio, I'm the oldest. Askin, welcome to the live stream. I haven't drunk water in 30 years. People say it's bad not to drink water. That's pretty crazy, Rad Roach. I remember I was in Atlantic City and we took a cab somewhere and we had this old guy and he was bragging the entire ride about, he was like, the US, they put something in their water and it's to basically decrease your testosterone and stuff. And he was just going on and on. Nobody asked him a thing about it. We were just like, hey, I think he was sweating a lot. So we just said, oh, why don't you drink some water? And then that's it. That just one thing opened up a can of worms. It wasn't me that said it. It was someone else that was in the car. And this guy was talking on and on about how he hasn't drank water in 20 years. And you look at him, the guy looks like he's going to die, but he was very proud of the fact that he didn't drink any water. But if you'd seen him, man, it looked like his skin was falling off, like it was melting off. And so I was just like, you definitely got to drink some water, man, just looking at this guy. Cartoon. Hi, everyone. Namaste. What's up, Ajaya family? I am Indian. Yes, Jay Hind. That's Ajaya. That's the guy who teaches me Hindi on his channel. Very cool dude. Him and his wife, Nimati. Minati, not Nimati, Minati. Mark, hi, Ajaya. I haven't drunk water in 30 years. People say it's bad not to drink water. Hello, Indians. What's up, Duke? Namaste Indians, Johnny B. I go to Walmart and Little Nathan picking up all the ladies, man. I can't afford to get married. Duke, one of my classmates is Indian, very nice lady. Tio, yes, my brother went back to school at 25. Well, good for him, man. And 25 is still early. I like it when people do that. Like they recognize that it's never too late, and they make that change. You know, it's very respectable. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Like even when I was getting and by the way, I did one time at 1.2. I was like, I want to go back to school. This is like when I did well for myself, right? And I was like, you know what? Now I want to do what I really wanted to do, and my dream was to be a doctor. So I went to Stony Brook, and I did a semester over there. Was it 2 semesters? And then after that, I was just like, okay, you know, I'm done with this. My job is great. You know, like I have everything sorted. I have everything organized. I don't understand why I'm trying to switch and try to do this at the same time. And plus, my daughter was young at that time, so I kind of felt guilty. Like I'm putting, I should have done that shit before, not while she was like, you know, in her early days, you know. So anyway, I didn't move forward with it, but that's actually, I know I always say I don't have regrets. You are who you are. Whatever mistakes you made is what made you the man you are today. But I really feel like I would have been a great doctor if given that opportunity, if I would have pursued it when I was younger. Oh my God, I'm so happy. What are you happy about, Niroshan? What happened? I know something I wish I didn't do when I was younger. I wish I wouldn't have gotten married so young. Yeah, you did get married super young, man. Sister, hello, Niroshan. H is already flexible like a Russian gymnast. City in the house. What's going on, City? Good to see you, man. I wonder if Cher eats buffalo. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he does. I think they probably eat it out there. We got to ask him. That's a good question, City. Good to see you, man. How's your 4th or your weekend or your Canada Day? Cher loves to milk buffaloes. Respect you read every chat. Thanks a lot, Duke. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you guys took the time to write it. The least I could do is read it. Johnny B, and especially the mods are like taking care of business and like getting rid of all the garbage. So it's nice. Like I could actually like take my time and read it. Plus sometimes, very rarely does this happen. I think it only happened once, and that was with my own mod. But I've always had a great live stream. Like when I end the live stream, I always feel great. I feel like I got to know you guys better. It was great questions. The day stream was extremely good. There was only one time where I had a mod that was basically ruining it. You know, I said no religion, no politics, and then he just kept on going. And he actually ruined that one live stream. So I only had one bad live stream. Johnny B, I can't believe it's been 18 years now since my wolf's freedom and spirit passed away. I'm retired Navy helicopter pilot now. Holy butt cracks, I was behind in the live. Well, that's all right. I'm way behind. And buffalo milk, yum. Only the male buffalo though. I've never tried that. I didn't even think that you could get buffalo milk. I thought you guys were joking. A male buffalo? I'm thinking like a male buffalo doesn't have milk. I mean, like, you sure you're getting milk, or is it white and sticky? Thank you so much. Of course, Aisha. 3, I think you're the right type of guy to live with a bunch of women due to your hygiene focus. I couldn't do it. I'm dirty ass mofo. It was worse when I was a heavy smoker drinker. Yeah, no, I am pretty, you know, I do it mainly, not like you guys know, I don't do it for anyone else. I do it mainly for myself just to feel better. It does help. And plus I just got back from a party, right? But yeah, overall, I gotta say I am pretty clean, a little too OCD clean. Tio, sadly, my youngest brother died at birth. Oh man, sorry, man. So you're the second youngest? Is that what you're getting at, Tio? I have 14-year-old son. Now I want to live for my son. That's great. That's great, Aisha. At least, you know, you have someone that you can teach everything to, pass everything down to. And it's got to be difficult being, you know, a single mother. But Aisha, would you ever get remarried? 3, I do green card marriage for 1,500, and there we go. That worked out perfectly, the timing of that. Hey, Aisha, would you ever get married? I do green card marriages, 1,500 in a foot shop. Malik Boya, hello sir. How you doing, Malik? Where you from? Tio, I'm so sorry. No, I can't hear fireworks. All right, thanks for answering, man. Johnny B, good day to all mods here. I appreciate you guys. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. We're at 28 right now. Hoping to get to 40 before the night ends. It really helps the channel. YouTube opens its doors and they send new people in here. As you can tell, we like interacting with new people, so that like goes a long way. He sentenced buffalo, 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 buffalo works because the word buffalo has three complete different meanings in English. It functions as a proper noun. Ah, damn, man. City, you are just, your IQ is way beyond mine, man. Way beyond. Tio's saying, you know, if you ever want to take action or be responsible, there is a Finnish word, sisu. It means taking action and fighting for what's right. Tio saying, are you Finnish? Yeah, he's Finnish. A plural noun, the animal, and the verb meaning to bully. Oh, I didn't know that. It meant to bully. Malik Boya. See, that's something new that I learned. So to buffalo somebody? Hang on, I forgot where I left off, guys. How much, sir? How much, sir, for what? That razor would get you to the city and back if you ever need to go meet some trans in Brooklyn. Yo, what's up, CJ? Glad you made it, man. Welcome. How was your 4th of July? Mark, be careful not to have two different visa applications for Canada and the US at the same time. You're going to be considered a risk of overstaying and asking for asylum or refugee status. Mozambique is a great song. Bob Dylan, that is a good song. I'm from India. I'm from Gujarat. What's up, Malik? Kemcho, Mazamacho, Mazamacho. Am I saying it right? Kemcho, Mazamacho. I think it's something like that. But my sister-in-law is Gujarati. I like Gujarati people. Very cool people. Business-minded, man. Oh, that's awesome, man. Hello, man. What's going on, Punya? Good to see you back. Oh my God, T, thank you so much. Mumbai, very cool. Johnny B, I made something simple for dinner. Me and little Nathan had biscuits and gravy. Sounds good, man. Punya, what time is it up there? Here it's 7:18. Over here it's 9:57 p.m. I am Indian, my state Odisha, but I'm asking to Chennai, everyone. Yeah, so when I use Google Translate, when I communicate with the J, I translate from English to Odia. Odia is the language. A goes respect to India, Israel, and other lands. Don't get me started. I love trans women. Respect to India, Israel. Yep. What's up, A Ghost? Welcome to the live stream. Smash that like. It's free, and your bobs of your vagine will grow an inch, and your bobs or vagine will grow an inch. Yes. Smash that like button, guys. Malik, what's the current time in U.S.? 9:58. It's only changed by a minute. No, I have no problem answering questions. Very open book. I think we separated because we wanted to live a little before we got too old. We just got together so young. So, APOC, do you think that there's any chance that you guys will experience life now, you know, and make up for lost times, and then there's a chance that you guys might get back together, or you think that that's definitely not going to happen? Whatever floats your goat. He's not wrong. They made frogs gay. I want to go to Canada. They made the frogs gay. The water made the frogs gay. I want to go to Canada, so I'm trying to get a Canadian visa. All the Indians I've met in life are awesome people. Hey, thanks a lot, Duke. Jim, I drink directly from the septic tank. Malik, Bakshi, where you are, India State. I am from Gujarat. The line in your profile picture is looking crazy. You like it, right? It looks pretty cool, right? You know, I'm 27th birthday in 3 days. Tio, that's awesome, man. 27. Trying to remember, 27 was a long time ago for me. That was like almost 19 years ago. How time flies. Enjoy it. City, that was the best. You better drink some water. Story I've ever heard. One day you will repeat that one to the grandkids. Mark, Aisha, why it was refused, lack of a home country. I'm a cinephile and Satyajit Raj, greatest Indian film. Which one is it? Satyajit. Satyajit Ray is a great director, greatest Indian. I don't know if I've seen that one. I'll be 51 on September 6th. Broderick Young shall piss off with some bragging and flexing. Celebrate my country's Independence Day. I don't know which country that is, but shout out to you, Jasmine. Meaning Ween fans. Yes, I've been rogue mod. I've seen rogue mods ruining other streams before. Yeah, no, we got good mods in here, and they don't power trip at all. They've been around for a while, since the very beginning. Broderick, I was being sarcastic, dude, because I'm older than you. My apologies if I came across. Yeah. Johnny B is cool. I don't think he took any offense to that. Johnny B is cool. He knows that everything's a joke. Yes, Dylan, not use drugs. Hey, that's a good one, Dylan. Why, did you start early? Broderick, thanks for bringing it up right away and not letting it stew. Yeah, we cleared it up right away. My son named Abdul Rahman. That's such a familiar name. I feel like a lot of Muslims name their child Abdul. Even my best friend's kid, he named his kid Abdul, his son, but not Rahman. But I think that's a singer as well. Wait, did you hear Aisha was single? Giggity. Hey, Pak, you're funny, man. Everything is fine, Mark. I appreciate you making me mod, of course. Your motorcycle is nice. Can you give me a ride? Chillum, sure. One day I'm going to ride it in the backyard so you guys could see it. I look hilarious on it. Come on, Uncle. Security, I think that there's a plan in the security. I think that's the plan in the long run. Well, good for you, man. That would be awesome, man. I'm doing well. What about you? Unc doing vape, huh? Yeah, I got a vape, man. This is my only bad habit. What is it? Arthur Kean. It's my only bad habit. I don't drink. I don't do anything. So this is the last thing I got to kick. My net has been down since yesterday due to heavy rain. I'm going to Mr. America. I wish I would have took school more seriously and graduated. Remy, like we said, man, a few people posted that, and it's never too late. I don't know how old you are, but I've seen, senior citizens go back to school. No, I'm not single. All right, that's cool that you met somebody. Johnny B, I'm still trying to figure. By the way, Aisha, is he Muslim as well? The guy, the person that you met? Johnny B, I'm still trying to figure out when I flew back to the USS Midway 1993, my helicopter looking like Swiss cheese getting shot at. Oh, that's okay. Still nice to meet you. I'm just playing around. City, basketball player, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar claims his book to have been over 4,000 women. Maybe that explains the popularity of the name Abdul. Did he really claim 4,000 women? It's a bit excessive. It's okay. Yeah, I think Aisha is used to getting hit on. All right, guys, do any of you have a question I can post up on there, or do you want me to think of one? But I would appreciate if one of you guys could think of one. And if you haven't, please hit that like button. We're almost at 30. I'm surprised. I don't think I mentioned it that many times tonight, but I feel like during the day, I didn't mention it much. I think I only mentioned it 3 times during the entire live because people were hitting it on their own. But anyone have any questions? Questions? Bueller? Let me think of one. Favorite English movie? All right, we'll go with that one for now. Favorite English movie? Thanks for the 30 likes, guys. Appreciate it. I'd say mine was Inception. That was my favorite one. I don't got any questions. You have always been nice to me. Yeah, you're good people, Johnny B. I met you long ago, man. I think it was like when I did my first live. Well, no, I met you, I think on Matt's, when we did that collab at the very first time. And I remember Mark was a mod, and Mark was just like giving me all these compliments, with my beard. I actually remember that day because I was like pretty, weird on that live. But BMG in the house. What's going on, BMG? Nice to see you. MST is back in the house. I'm sorry to say I broke my streak of soberness. Oh, good, MST. It's July 4th. I mean, come on. You gotta be a little, live on the edge a little. Drink for me too. APOC, I'm not leaving. Bye. If you're leaving, I'm not going anywhere, man. Yo, BMG. Whoops, my bad. It was Will Chamberlain and 20,000. Okay. And not Kareem, all right? So Abdul didn't get all the ladies. I don't think I ever met anyone named Wilt other than him. MST, I hadn't chilled with my brother in at least 2 years, and I've been drinking rum since at least 3 p.m. All good. On a level of 1 to 10, how wasted are you right now? 10 being extremely wasted. I drank for you and me, HS. All good. I haven't felt like this in a while. Hopefully you have no hangover tomorrow. That's just the worst part. But I feel like when you're drinking and you're with close friends, it's like, it's fun. Or you reminisce about stuff, old stories. Dylan, there's been a homeless guy who sits across my house every week filming my residence. Is there any specific security system you'd recommend? He comes by my house 2 to 3 times a week. Dude, that's kind of weird, man. Just filming your house? You sure it's just your house? But there's nothing you could really do about that. What country are you in, by the way, Dylan? Johnny B, you know me. I don't let anyone piss me off. Life is short. Exactly, man. Definitely short. Not worth it. No, but if people piss me off, I just disappear. I mean, I wouldn't say piss me off. If people disrespect me, I just disappear. Has anyone seen Matt lately? Yes, I have. I reached out to Matt earlier. I reached out to him yesterday in the evening, and he didn't reply back to me. So then I reached out to him this morning, and then he responded back. Everything is all good. He's good. And he jumped on the live stream as well, on my day stream. So everything's fine with him. 7. All right, seven's decent. So now we can ask you all the questions, all these deep questions. Oh my God, I hope no hangover. Yeah, hangovers are the worst. And I would get it bad. I'd be paralyzed the next day. Dawn of the Dead remake is my favorite movie. I haven't seen that one. A Ducati, wow, no, that's not a Ducati, man, plus cats. In fact, let me show it to you. I named this bike Mark. It's a Razor RSF 650. It's battery powered. And I take it in the backyard to my daughters sit on it. It's a fun ride. I'm just laughing because Mark loves to see that bike. I gotta turn on the AC in here. It's hot. Hang on 1 second, all right, guys? All right, let me pull this back a little. All right, much better. Man Plus, where are you joining us from, by the way? MST, my brother says how loyal I am to leave online people that I'm still on today. Wait, my brother says how loyal am I to leave online people? No, but that's all good, man. That's more important. When you have physical people, especially your brother right next to you, you gotta chill with them. I told him I think they are my bestos. I'm the same way. I mean, I was waiting to come home and do my live stream. I don't know if that's sad, but I do enjoy it. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. And the day stream today was awesome. Especially, I know a lot of you guys weren't on it. Aisha was on there. Right, Aisha? You were on that one, right? I think so. Trish was definitely there. But not many of you were on it. But it was a good day stream. Went really well. I'll keep that in mind. Apocalypse. Let me see. I can tell you right now. Yeah, it was Connie, Possum, and Aisha. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, good. I was worried. Yeah, I was worried too, but no, he's all good. Careful what you ask, because I'm gonna give it to you. Guys, who wants to let's interrogate MST right now? Elysium, what's going on, Elysium? Fight Club. Fight Club was a great movie. I was gonna say something else, but it was an awesome movie. But I feel like there's so many different endings to that movie. Like so many different ways to look at it. I'll be back. I have to check on my dogs. Oh, good. Mark, can someone ban HS? Respect is also a very, very big thing to me as well. As long as someone shows me respect, we have no problems. You cannot like me, but show me respect. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm very respectful to everyone that I meet. And then, when they're disrespectful, when I feel that jab once, I go, maybe I'm overreacting. When I feel it a second time, even then I shut it off. And with that whole situation before, with the whole podcast thing, I dealt with it a couple of times, and that's when I said, all right, enough is enough. But yeah, I just feel like it's not worth it. Once you know that it's a habit, where a person sees you as weak or whatever, you just let it go. I don't feel like there's any point in trying to fight back or trying to correct it. Nice ride. I'm subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Plus, appreciate it, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the fam. Apocalyptic, what is your name? Welcome, man. Aisha, my name is James. Nice to meet you. After Hours 1986. What's up, Amex? Welcome to the live stream. I mean, I know someone by the screen name After Hours. I didn't know that was a movie. Well, welcome. Same to you, Mr. James. What's your favorite movie? Mine was Inception. Just because it was so dynamic. Like, you have to watch that movie several times. You know what? I'm curious to know. 3, Mark, City, MST, Aisha, BMG, all you mods, did you guys see it? Did you see Inception? What did you think of it? My wife thought it was stupid. Like, she didn't really get into it. But I mean, I liked that it was so complex, basically. Sorry, I missed that. James, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is on my YouTube. Leo Lee, just remember, the mind will call anything love. If it fear alone, be careful with your kindness and love. Just remember, the mind will call anything love. If it fears being alone, be careful with... Oh, that's good, man. I like that one, Leo Lee. Welcome back, man. Leo Lee was on the day stream as well. My favorite movie, Titanic movie 2012. Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver was good. That was with, what's his name? Geez, what's that guy's name, man? The guy who talks in the mirror with the mole. He's also in Bronx Tale. I forgot what it is. Robert De Niro. Okay, Aisha, I will. Will you do the same? Nice choice, Leo. All the movies. You can't say all the movies, sir, Ryan. Welcome to the live stream. You got to pick one movie. Yeah, same name in the YouTube channel, same DP. Sorry, I got the year wrong. After Hours 1985, Martin Scorsese. Yeah, I didn't see that one. Is that worth a watch? Cartoon Bites. What's going on, Cartoon? Welcome back. Good to see you on. Sir Ryan, Prison Break. Prison Break is a TV series, though, right? It's not a movie. Man, it was the best movie ever after Interstellar was great, man. That sounds like you and I like similar movies, man. But that's an oldie, a real oldie. I would have to go way back. Aisha's a romantic with the Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, let me write down, man. After Hours, but I'll be honest, I highly doubt I'm gonna actually get to it because I have a whole list of movies that people have recommended, and I can't even get past the movie that I've started long ago, which is a Hindi movie. It's Dhurandhar on Netflix. I don't know if any of you guys have checked it out. Do any of you guys watch any Hindi movies on Netflix? Cartoon Bites. Hi, hello, Cartoon Bites. Prison Break. Man, that was the best movie ever after Interstellar. Never saw Inception. Fuck yeah. Mark, you're gonna love it, man. You are absolutely gonna love it. I really am back to the dark ages with the movies. Now I get it. Ron was in here one time and he was like giving me some constructive criticism, and he's like, you should wear a dark shirt when you live stream, just because you can see it's easier for the viewers to view the chat. And I'm wondering why I'm reading a little slower today, and it's because I'm wearing a white shirt, so I could see. It's difficult to see certain names. Like if you're not a mod, it's hard for me to see the white on white. What's up, Share Bear? Welcome to live stream. Good to see you on again. I mean, the dark science oriented. Hey, do any of you guys remember the movie Weird Science? It was like with that hot woman in there and two brothers who were nerds. That was a funny movie. I mean, the dark science oriented movies are women taste. She said it's stupid. Hi, Mark. Oh, I see Inception, the one that with Leo. It was a decent movie. Yeah, but APOC, you got to watch it a couple of times, man, to really get it. It's one of those underrated gems. Exactly. Bird as a word. I cry watching movie Titanic. I don't like TV serials. Interstellar, the ending was so sad, almost cried. Yes, Titanic movie, my favorite. Have you ever watched Tenet? No, but I remember I had to write that down because you recommended it. So I have that written down. I remember you were. This was like about a week ago, I think. I cried just hearing Celine Dion. I don't watch TV. Damn, Mason Day, I didn't know you were that emotional, man. Leo Lee, and nothing wrong with that. It's just that I've seen your lives, so like just to picture you crying and listening to Celine Dion, it's kind of, man, that's fucked up. I'm not laughing at you, bro. It's just that I can't even picture that, because you just seem like like a burly man, I don't watch TV. Leo Lee, what's the movie that made you cry? For me personally, I haven't cried since I was 5. I felt sadness watching Taxi Driver because I felt it. A movie that made me cry. Damn, man. Maybe like almost got me to cry. Green Mile. Green Mile was like, damn, man, why are they doing this to this dude? He's like only spreading love in this world. And and they're accusing him, putting him in jail. That was a sad part. I remember watching Titanic when it first came out. It was a very good movie. I remember watching Titanic as well. I walked out in the middle of the movie of Titanic, and then I had to watch it again later on when I got older. But you got to remember, I was 16 when Titanic came out, and I saw it in theaters. And I also was with someone else, and there was better recreational activities we could have been doing, or 17. I was 17. Yes, a dark shirt is needed. Yes, BMG. Our Incomplete Story. This movie is also super. Our Incomplete Story. I've never heard of that one. The first Fast and Furious, Harry Potter. Harry Potter I never got into for some reason. I gave that a shot. It just seemed too childish for me. Love that movie. But even though I like animations, I like a lot of Disney movies. Love that movie. She made a Chet a Blob. Weird Science was hilarious. Oh, you remember that, BMG? Man, I remember. Okay, Cartoon Bites remembers that also. Weird Science, I watched it as a kid. They wore a bra. Yes, you remember that. The bra on the head. I'm kind of surprised you guys remember that. Kelly LeBrock, I spilled more seed in her than Michael J. Fox. Every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you, Celine Dion. I wept on Green Mile. Yeah, right? That was pretty sad, man. And it's sad that guy actually died in real life. Green Mile, when they was when that was sad, man. The Blair Witch made me cry after going to the theaters and hiding to get in because of my age and paying $12. It was shitty. That was such a ripoff. That's when you really realize that you've been scammed. It was supposed to be so much better, and so many people paid to watch that in theaters, and then it was a shit show. Green Mile was a tearjerker, well made, absolutely. Man, look, if you didn't cry when Matthew met his old daughter in the end in Interstellar, I'm done. No, that was a deep scene, but no, I didn't cry to that. But Green Mile did it for me, man. Like I was on the verge. Like I had to slap myself a couple of times and just be like, chill out, man. No, I didn't really stop myself. If I was gonna cry, I would have. Sometimes I remember back in the days I would actually try to cry, and I'd make that ugly face, where you try to cry. You guys ever did that? You make that really ugly face, and you just try to squeeze that tear out, but it won't come out, and you just want to make sure you're still human. No? Am I alone here? Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, super comedy movie. Spider-Man was actually good with OG Spider-Man. Boston Bill in the house. Happy 4th of July to you as well, Boston. How's everything going? I'm so glad you changed your name back, man. Instead of BOW, just Boston. It was so annoying when I saw it the other way. So thanks for switching. I don't know if that's your alt account, but happy 4th to you, man. And on your post, you wrote that you have ammonia, not pneumonia. You wrote ammonia. I found that kind of funny, but hopefully you're feeling 100% now. Leo Lee, I feel a bit crazy. So many people cry. LOL, I haven't cried since I was 5 years old. Yeah, no, some people, they're able to cry, and I think it's very healthy if you are able to. The last time I cried was when my dad passed away. But I mean, movies, it's kind of hard to make happen. But some people, it's just natural for them. I mean, I don't think you're any less of a man if you do cry or anything like that. Saw movie Danger, 2 girls, 1 cup. Bought some emotions up and some pre-vomit. Yo, Boston. MST, my brother said if any of you knew how much a bitch I am, you wouldn't talk to me. No, we already know you are, MST. I think that's why you fit in so well. By the way, does MST is your brother watching the live as well? Cool girl, what's going on, cool girl? Your friend came in today. Thanks for sending your friend over. And good to see you. I forgot who it was. I can't remember the name. Movie that made me tear up was Paid Forward. What's going on, Trish? IHS, cool girl. Paid Forward. I'm trying to remember what that was. I mean, I kind of can figure what it's. I think it was a line at a Taco Bell drive-through, and they were just passing it along. No, I'm just joking. I don't know what Paid Forward was. Maybe I have seen it, but I just can't recall what it was. But it sounds like something that I have seen. But what's going on, Trish? You went MIA for a little bit. I think you passed out. I think I put Trish to sleep sometimes. But she was awake for the entire day stream. The whole thing. Like, she was like interacting. But I think she fought to stay awake. And then now she's just like, I can't do this shit anymore. I have him playing on my coffee table. I have him playing over here. She's trying to get me those watch hours. Final Destination, all 5 movies. Superbutt, Shaz Garland, Little One, Cups. Dude, yeah, that white shirt is killing my eyeballs. Sorry, MST. But anyway, this live is almost over. I'm going to stop at 1:30 so I could play some PS5 with my daughter. And also, my wife actually wants to play as well. The PS5 is what I'm talking about. Mark MST, that's bro shit talk. Dude, yeah, that white shirt. Leo Lee, hey, my mom died. Hang on one second. Hey, my mom died, my grandma, my aunt, but I just keep it, it's healthy, but I can't change it. Wait, hey, my mom died, my grandma, my grandpa, aunt, but I just keep it. I know it's not healthy, but I can't change it. You just keep what, Leo? The book, and sorry for all your losses, man. That's a lot to deal with, man. APOC, that book, dude, even this white shirt is really bothering me as well. I wish I could just throw something on top of it. Because it is tough to read this. Maybe if I place it like this. All right, maybe this is better. Fill the bucket with the ammonia and lock him in a closet with a week without a shower. That book, A Child Called, is... Oh, man, that's sad, man. That is really sad. MST, I just noticed that. Yup, he's here too. Tell him I said, what's up? He said you're as boring as me. Tell him to sub up. Tell him to create a YouTube account, or he probably has one already. Tell him to sub up. We want to get to know you. We want to ask him questions. Find out what a bitch you were when you were younger. But I love you like that. No disrespect. All good. I went outside. English movie you pick. English movie you pick. Come on. You want me to pick an English movie for you? I told you, Inception. Inception is a great movie, Chaz. True, I see you all day. She's got its pop Tylenol. She gets a headache. She doesn't realize it's me giving her a headache. MST said I have no life. No, my wife says that about me too. So don't listen to him. I enjoy this time. I literally wait for 9 p.m. every day. Same here, like I was at a party with like, I'd say I was just at a party with at least like, I'd say 18 to 20 people. And I couldn't wait to just come back and do the live, and hang out with you guys. And my wife, what she said to me, I think some of you were here when I mentioned it. The other day she goes, I told her, I was like, I'm going to come home early because I'll put the kids to bed. And she's like, yeah, but it's going to go on until 11 o'clock. She goes, why don't you just hang out? And I go, no, I have to do my live stream. And she's like, but maybe it might be a good idea, to like just, to socialize and stuff. And I go, wait, why are you telling me this, And then I go, do you think that I'm just spending too much time on my live streams? And she goes, yeah, like, I mean, maybe you could just interact with real people. And I go, so you're basically calling me a loser. And then she's like, I'm not calling you a loser, right? I'm just trying to say, maybe it's better that you interact with people, socialize with people in person. And I was like, but I'd rather not. This is what I prefer. I enjoy this more than I do in person, like in person, like I feel that I feel overstimulated, and I got to take a break. But anyway, and then I was like, I appreciate you caring for me or whatever, but don't tell me like what to do. I never tell you how to live your life, and just let me enjoy what I'm enjoying, And she was like, all right, my bad, I'm sorry. He said, I have no life. All right, so yeah, that's what my wife says all the time. I enjoyed this time. My other favorite movie was called Two Girls, One Cup. Yeah, you and Mark. What friend you talking about? Cool girl, I can't remember. She joined in the very beginning. I can't remember her name, but she said that cool girl sent her over. Run away from the island, 1:30. 1:30 what? What are you talking about, MST? I can't recall what we were talking about. 10:30 p.m. You drinker than me, man. You drunker than me, man. Let's see, what time is it over here? Yeah, it's 10:30 over here. Leo Lee, it in LOL, the sadness goes away, so why I cry. Okay, got it. Rest in peace, they are better than us. Yo, what's up, Austin? Welcome to the live stream. Maybe Django Unchained. What's up? Let's mow the lawn together. He was on the day stream as well. And you made it for the night one, but I am going to be ending this in about 8 minutes. Django, I didn't feel like was that great, man. You thought that was... I feel like there was so many better movies than that. But there was only one, right? It's just Django, right? Or is it Django Unchained? Is that a second part? Is that the one with, what's the guy? The guy who had the stroke? One of the Wayans brothers? Is that what I'm thinking about? What's that guy's name? Boring as its voice, very. Hey, Austin, I don't mind seeing you throughout my day. Thanks a lot, Trish. It's very sweet of you. Michigan Wolverines, Fireworks, Unknown. I don't watch English movies, but I love Shawshank was great. I remember watching that so many times because it would just be on cable, and it would be like the only movie that's on, and then I would be like dedicated to watch it. Shawshank and Gladiator, but it never gets old, man. That guy's voice is just, he's just got an amazing voice. Princess Aisha said hi. Anderson Ethan, hello. What's up, Anderson? A Wrong Turn, all movies. Aisha, great movies, especially the first one. You have great taste. Yes. People in person kind of suck. Yeah, not all the time, but I mean, I was with a good group of people, but it's just me, right? Like, I like to hang out with people, but it can't be for too long. Like, let's just say if we go out for a dinner, it can't be, like a 3-hour dinner. Like, I think 1.5, max 2 hours. And then I'm like, all right, let's get out of here already, But when I was drinking, I was able to socialize for longer. I was able to have longer dinners, and it didn't matter because I was getting wasted. And I wasn't a sloppy drunk. I'm not like a drunk that slurs their words or stumbles or anything like that. I'm not aggressive at all. I'm pretty funny. You guys would like me when I'm drunk. But yeah, I had to distance myself from a lot of friends that do drink because that's all that we used to do. I love this 2HS. Thanks a lot, BMG. Appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Interstellar movies, I see them but understand the movie. Good morning, brother. Hey, Sunita Kumari, welcome to the live stream. I'm doing well. How are you? You said you were leaving at, oh, that's right. I did. Yeah. So it's 10:29 right now. I'm going to end the live now, guys, because my daughter and my wife are home and I want to play some PS5 with my daughter and hang out with my wife as well. I just feel like every day I do the live stream, so it actually does take a lot of time away from the family, especially the evening one. The day one, not that much, but the evening one does. You meant 10:30. Yes, 10:30 is what I meant. Interstellar was hard to understand. I get it, Aisha. You're leaving early, but it's okay. We got to share you. James, yes, Scent of a Woman. Al Pacino. Oh, that was a good movie. Jamie Foxx. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was referring to. It's all about the monologues. Inglourious Bastards. Was that Brad Pitt? I saw Mark, who's deleting you. October Sky, my favorite English movie. Inglourious Bastards was an awesome movie. The Bear Jew was mean as fuck. Independence Day. Independence Day was really good. What's the one with Will Smith, with the zombie apocalypse? That's also a good one. Some spamming clown. Brad Pitt is a very underrated actor. I'm sure. I'm slurping, only typing, slurping MST. Good night, HS. Good night, Trish. Good night, Marky Mark. Can we add each other on PlayStation sometime? Security. Yo, APOC, that'd be awesome, man. I don't even know how to do that because I don't have the what do you call it? You know that I don't pay for that subscription. Take care, everyone. BMG, have a good night. I Am Legend. Yeah, that's the one. APOC, thanks. Good night, APOC. I'll probably see you online later on. Aki the Kid, show your ponytail. There you go. Trish, good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, BMG. Special shout out to Trish, Jay, and Lil Nikki, and Connie, who's not here right now, but she was on for the day stream. I forgot to mention her. Possum and Aisha. Thank you guys for always joining in and making my evening better. I'll catch you all on the YouTube streets. Love and respect. Take care, guys.